Someday, most likely, definitely, probably, we will all get to watch the Eternals. What Marvel Studios hopes is another big franchise hit, and it probably will be. Now let's talk about how accommodating they were in terms of this film becoming a reality. At this point, I'm not even stating when the movie's coming out, because it's probably going to change at some point, so who cares? At some point, we will watch this movie. How and when? Who really knows? But the Eternals director, Chloe Zhao, recently talked about her experience working with Kevin Feige on this film and the idea of the Eternals and sort of some of the things that we've wanted to know about, these people that are interested in this film. And I know before you say you're not interested, look, you haven't seen anything but leaks, so how can we really be excited or know what we're looking for, because we don't know what we're looking for or what we should be excited for. Anyways though, she said that she had an incredible time working on it and that Kevin Feige and the whole team were there the moment that the film was pitched, were really behind it. The size, the scope, the scale, the intimacy of it, how it all sort of folds into the MCU, the story they were telling, the characters, the way they wanted to proceed with it, the way they wanted to fit it into the MCU and what it would say, and also the diversity in it, that the moment they heard the pitch, they were all up for it, and they were like, yeah, this sounds great. This is the movie we want to work on, and this is something that we're committed to. Now, that's good to hear, because let's be real, Eternals has an uphill battle if I've ever seen one. For one, yes, it's an obscure franchise, and you're definitely going to get those people saying, after 23 some odd films and who knows what else as part of the MCU that's coming down the road, they all point and go, well, that one's going to kill the MCU. That once that one does bad, they're all dead. Okay, but let's be real, the film does have an uphill battle. One, it has a female Asian director. You already know the parts of YouTube and the fandom that are gonna just blast that on their own because female Asian director. Two, the film is pushing heavy diversity. So again, that ticks off pretty much YouTube, so there you go. And there's going to be a lot of interesting messaging when it comes to this film, and what is it? Why is it important? And what is the importance of all of these characters, because we've never heard of them, but you're telling us they've existed this entire time. So it's got to fight that battle as well of establishing what exactly were these characters doing when Thanos was running rampant on the galaxy. So quite a bit of an uphill battle, but as she says, they are supportive every step of the way, which is good because it looks like it's going to be an interesting franchise and something that many people will eventually come around to and go, you know what, maybe I'll give this a chance. And obviously it's MCU, so there'll be an amount of people that are going to go into it just going, well, it's MCU, they haven't failed me yet. And I think that's honestly probably the best way to go about it. So it's pretty good to hear that Marvel Studios is committed to making this bigger than I think most people anticipate it to be.